Hi everyone, I am starting a new project today and I'm so excited to share this one with you. I had been watching YouTube and I came across Amber's video. She's Lyric Lover 810 on YouTube, and she made these back to school folders, and I thought, how cute would that be for a journal kit um, for tweens. That was my main focus, but basically for anyone. And I was thinking tweens because of the kit that I had. I have this stack that I bought because I loved it. It's called Vibrant Vision, and it's DCWV, who I just loved. But I'm not crazy about the metallics. I tend to be more on the vintage side of things, and although I love the pinks and the vibrant colors in this kit, it's been sitting here for years and I haven't used it, and I thought I need something to use that up. What if I did like a journal kit of some sort? So I thought there has to be some kind of formula somewhere on YouTube for making, so many tags and so many this and so many that, and I could not find what I was looking for. I mean, everybody has their own way of making junk journals, but I was looking for something that was not inked, was not laced, was just a basic, they could put it together journal. So this folder, like I said, is Amber over at Lyric Lover 810 on YouTube, and it has these pockets. Okay, so what I did was I took the folder and I took some regular copy paper, and I just sewed down the center. I love the way this book lays open. It is so awesome like this. But I needed something more, and so let me just do a real quick flip through, and I will let you know. I forgot to extend my stitches, so I did make a hole right here. The rest of it is okay. But so this is just some medical tape. It's also called micropore tape. It gets a little dusty around the edges, but it kind of blends in. So I'm probably going to put some of that down in the center of the folder before I sew. But for all of these embellishments, I've got a large tag here, a little banner, there's a pocket with a tag, I'm just going to go through here real quick. A little side tuck with a tag, a belly band with a couple of journal cards, a corner tuck with a tag. Is that one page or feels like 2 pages, but it's just one. A corner tuck, you could round the corners here. Another banner tuck with a smaller tag. I've got a little side tuck with some journal cards. Very basic inserts, and I thought this would be a fun one that, maybe depending on your kids, 8 and up, I think. I know my niece could do this. She sat with me last spring and made a journal. So I think, and she's going to be 10. So, and they can customize it any way they want. There's another belly band with some tags, or journal cards, another medium tag in a pocket, same thing, and then another banner and a large tag at the end. And what I thought to do was just put all the embellishments in each of the pockets, wrap a ribbon around it, and sell it as a kit, and then they could customize it however they would like to do it. So I thought to myself, how can I get all these things out of like a 12 by 12? So I came up with this, and as many of you know, I used to be a close to my heart consultant, so I'm still using up these pads of paper. This was my prototype. So I'm going to try this again. But I started writing down things I wanted. I wanted pockets. I wanted, can you see that? Yeah. Okay. I wanted pockets. I wanted tuck spots, large tags, small tags. And I wanted belly bands and more pockets and corner pockets and side flips and tags and tickets and banners. And I wanted journal cards and medium-sized tags. So I sat down and I got my little grid out and I made a 12 by 12 and I just drew them all on. So I've got pocket, pocket, small tag, tuck spot, large tag. Here's your corner tucks, small tag, tuck spot, and a large tag. So on this one, you'll cut one page to these dimensions. Then on this one, I've got a side flip, more corner tucks. There's the horizontal belly band, there's the vertical belly band, a couple more pockets, some more medium tags. Here's our banner, 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 ticket, ticket, ticket. And I don't know if I put the tickets in there or not. They might have fallen out of the pocket. But anyway, you know, there's lots of goodies. This one, you'll cut two. And it's got the 3x6 tags here and journaling cards on the top. So two of these will give you 12 journal cards and 8 tags. And I think that's plenty for a good start for this journal. So what I did was I went through the Vibrant Vision kit and I pulled out one for the cover, which I will do with the folder. And then I've got some coordinating. I mean, everything in here is going to coordinate because it's a stack. So it doesn't really matter which paper you use for which cutting diagram. And I am going to go on Photoshop and make a chart, the cutting charts, and then list those because it'll make it a lot easier. I mean, that's the whole point of this. But I need to still make journals for my Christmas boutique, and so this will pop out 6 journal kits right here, and I've used 30 pages from a stack of 48. So that's a good use of a stack. And I think I'm going to do 6 from this one, and then I still have that heirloom stack, so I'm going to try making some from them. I'm not going to do that on camera, but I will show it to you when I finish those. I'll show those to you. So let's get started. I'm gabbing too much here. So I've got this is the one we're going to do today, but just to show you, these are the covers that I've chosen and some of the other background pages that we'll be cutting into tags and in the kit. Tags and tucks and pockets and such. And like I said, we know they all match because they're all in the same stack. So there are some repeats, but they'll be in different kits. So I wasn't going to choose this one, and then I thought that would be a really cool cover. And there's some more owls. And then this one has a peacock. And I thought I wasn't going to use this one at first because the peacock's over here, and I thought, no, but that would be really cool as a journal cover because the peacock's on the back. It's kind of like a sneak peek. And then, of course, there's the overall peacock feather background page in this one. So anyway, we will start with this one. And the first thing that I want to do, where can I put these papers over here? So the first thing I want to do for this is cut the strip off the top. These folders are made completely out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and I will link Amber's video so that you can see hers. She is really good at explaining step by step what to do. Okay, so the rest is going to be basically scoring. So I'm going to put this on here like this. And this is going to be kind of strange because the design is a little bit down further. And we are going to score on this side at, oh, I wrote my dimensions in here, but I think it's 3 1/4. Yeah, we score at 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 is going to take us through the owl, but that's okay. He'll be kind of peeking out the corner. So I wanted to keep this as random as possible, so I'm not going to worry about what is where. And I started to do that when I was choosing the papers, and I thought, no, I'm just going to, you know, randomize it. And I went through and made sure there weren't like 3 blues in one kit. So, all right, so 3 1/4 here. And the reason we're doing 3 1/4 is so that our pocket will be 8.75, 8 3/4. I didn't want to have to trim down my 8.5 by 11 paper, so I enlarged the size of this folder just slightly to accommodate just folding white paper in half. Okay, now we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to score right down the middle at 6. Now, instead of doing 1/2 inch on each side, that gives me a 5 1/2 inch pocket, and I'll have papers sticking out. I'm going to do 3/8. That gives me an extra 1/4 inch. So 1, 2, 3/8 here. And I'm going to turn it around and score the other side because it's really hard to get over there. And 3/8 here. I hope that you can see what I'm doing. Okay? So now we want to fold everything. And we want to use our bone folders so everything is nice and flat and tight. Remember to score on the good side. I mean, you can use double-sided paper. I did not. But because I'm using white paper, I'm not worried about having the double-sided paper. But you want to score on the good side, and you always fold away from your score line. Okay, and one more here. Okay. So now we're going to take this and fold it, and what I usually do is I'll just put it on my cutter. We want to cut from this corner right here to here. I do about a 1/2 inch, give or take. So I want this on the cutting line there, and I'll put this point on the 1/2 inch. I have to pull it down a little bit because this is hitting up here. So let me pull this down just a little bit there. There. Okay. So this is the piece, 1/2 inch here to that corner. And everything else I'll cut with the scissors. Let me see if I can find my little scissors. I know they're in there somewhere. There they are. Okay. So we want to cut out this piece here. Let me show you this piece right here. We want to cut that piece out, and we want to cut this piece out. Then we will want to attach the pocket up this way. So we don't need that extra bulk. You could, well, you could probably leave it, but I just think it just adds extra bulk. So I'm going to cut here just a smidge at an angle, and then I'm going to cut inside. Actually, that would be easier with my bigger scissors. Inside this score line here. Okay. Not very many scraps for this project, which is nice. And when we're cutting the 1 sheets, the 12 by 12 sheets, I don't believe there's any scrap on there, maybe a ½ inch of something or other, but okay, so this is going to have to be trimmed up just a smidge more because you can, I don't know if you can, you see that's not going to, it's not laying flat. We want this piece to lay flat, not to wrap over. This one's pretty good. This one is not. So there must be a piece that, yeah, right there. Nope, still a little bit. My lighting is not good today, so I'm having a hard time. Okay, that works. All right, now what Amber did, which I think is a great idea, is to give her pocket a little bit more room. She separated this piece from this piece. Now, what I'll probably do, I was thinking I could just glue it on top of here and then I wouldn't have to really worry about that piece. But what she's done is she's scored here and then cut that piece so that the pocket was separate. But I think I am just going to glue it down because it's small enough. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But go check out Amber's channel. She has lots of good, fun videos. And if you're looking at craft fair ideas and stuff, she has a ton of craft fair ideas. There we go. So the first thing I want to do is glue this piece down. And then I'm going to attach that pocket. There we go. Turn it around this way. We'll do the same thing. I want to do this 3/8 inch piece first. Because this is DCWV has thick cardstock type papers, so it takes a little bit longer to connect. It's also glossy paper, so you know. There we go. Make sure nothing's oozing out the sides. And there we go. So we have the little owl peeking out of the corner. And I've got to get my paper and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got 10 pieces of paper. I have 28 pound, but this would work better probably with the 20 pound. It is a little stiff on the sewing machine, but it can be done. So basically all I'm going to do is fold these in half, and I'm going to run them through, and you can see I have a little tiny bit of a border around, and I'm going to sew down the middle, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. 45 minutes it took me, and I still did not get all the way to the end. My sewing machine has some serious issues. I'm going to have to dig out my old $99 one. I've told you before about my embroidery machine. It has a thread piece missing, and it doesn't hold the thread, so the thread gets chopped by the needle. So I'm going to have to find a nice piece of washi somewhere to cover the spine, because I mean, it's not bad, but it's not pretty. So but the pages are in, I'll fix it when I dig out my old machine. So 10 pages makes a nice size book, and then when you get the all the fillers in, you know, it's a nice, has a nice feel to it. So tomorrow we will, I'm going to work on getting those, oh, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to work on getting the cutting guides, that's the word I'm looking for, the cutting guides ready for you. And then tomorrow we will come back and cut and stuff. And then I've got 5 more to go because I'm making 6 of these. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something or at least had a good laugh. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.